So before we go any further, I want to talk about three possible traps. And none of these are really tragic, but we do find that if people don't understand these things and they encounter them, they tend to get frustrated. So the first thing is what my students in my class called the yellow halo of death. And the title has stuck, even though the yellow halo of death is not really a bad thing if you know how to deal with it. Say you're not connected, right? Say we're here, but we unplug our Cat5 cable. We try to edit this page here, right? Now we'll notice there's a yellow halo now around the page, and the reason why is it tried to save this to the server, but it couldn't. Now we can plug this back in, and the thing is, as long as we continue to edit the page, it's going to stay yellow. The way that you push this back up to the server and get back up to automatically updating the server is you come down here and you do what we call fork from local. You just hit the fork this page button on your own site, and then no halo. Now this is on your server. Usually, if you get the yellow halo of death, usually it's because you're not signed in, or your connectivity is bad or had a hiccup. Or in some cases, it may be that the server was unresponsive. We are running, 60 or 70 accounts on about $15 worth of hosting. So there's that. Okay, that's number one. Number two, when you edit someone else's page, a page that is on another site, it will be saved on your site always, and it will overwrite any page on your site with the same name. So in this case, we have welcome visitors page. Our color is purple here. That's our flag color. When we look at pages from other sites, we see a different flag color. Now we're on our site, and if we see this things we must do, and it's purple, it's ours. But if we go here to choose the right browser, oh, I guess we already have that. We go here to edit welcome visitors, we'll see that this is not on our site. We know that two ways. We know that because there's a blue halo around it, and the blue halo means that this is not from our site. And we know it because the flag is a different color. Now, if we edit this, if we just say we can't, we're like, oh, geez, who's using this M dash? And we just do that, edits will save it to your site. So now this copy with our M dash correction is now on our site. So understand that, okay? This is the hardest thing for people to wrap their head around, but just understand that if you edit someone else's page, it will be saved on your site. You can never edit the page on their site. You're always bringing a copy to your site. Okay. The final trap is almost everything is draggable. So one of the things that we'll notice is you can drag things back. Actually, orientation. You can drag things up and down. You can even drag things over like this, right, to other pages and back. You can do this with almost anything. We can drag this journal and drop it on this journal to merge the journals. You can do this with, images, right? So we can move this image around. Okay. Usually that's absolutely fine, but there's a couple things you want to be careful about dragging. This recent changes is a pretty important piece of your site, and it is draggable. You can end up dragging it somewhere else, and if you do, that will be painful to you. So don't drag that. The same with your local changes thing here. That's a draggable object. Don't drag that. So experiment with the dragging, but just in the case of recent changes and local changes, maybe chill on the dragging a bit. And those are the things to watch for.